Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chat, YouTube channel Dogs to Board, built for theme park news, and welcome to our Halloween update. Now this Halloween update is from Busch Gardens Williamsburg in Williamsburg, Virginia. Now they, as well as Tampa Bay Park Busch Gardens, operate a Halloween event every year called Howl-O-Scream, and they'll be celebrating their 30th Howl-O-Scream event this year. We have one brand new maze as well as some returning mazes and other activities going on throughout the Halloween event. So we're going to kickstart and go through all the details that have been announced for the full lineup of Howl-O-Scream 2019, as well as sharing my thoughts on each individual thing. So let's get started then with the mazes. So starting off with our brand new maze for 2019 Howl-O-Scream. Busch Gardens Williamsburg will be investing in the Vault Overtaken. We do have an official description on the new maze. So new for this year, Jack has been released from the vault to make room for creatures like from past Howl-O-Screams like Igor, Frankenstein and the famous fiend nurses, who will all take over the haunts and strike fear into those who dare to enter. Also joining the house will be classic characters from the Executioner, from the Dark Tower, Dr. Rot, Me More from Cornered, Werewolf from Hunted, Georgie from Miss Carver's Workshop, Giggles the Clown from Festive Dementia, and more. So this maze sounds like a collection of past sort of attraction characters and haunt characters and mascots for the haunts. And I believe it's going to be sort of them all coming together to invade and overtake the vault. So a very nice addition to Busch Gardens Williamsburg Howl-O-Scream, and I think it'll go down really well with the general public. Moving on to our returning mazes then. So first of all, Circo Sinestro, or Sinistro as it's pronounced. No one will know when or where the tents will rise, but all who've seen, they are drawn to find out what's inside. Circo Sinistro. So I believe that this is going to be a very circus-based attraction. I think that they're going to do a really good job with it, and I think that Circo Sinistro will definitely have some nice effects, some smoke, maybe like a house of mirrors. I don't know the maze that well, however I do believe that Circo Sinestro, or Sinistro as it's pronounced, will have some great circus theming, some lighting. I'm sure going to have some like dark carnival music. So I think we've got a good sort of prediction about this and sort of this carnival type atmosphere. Moving on to Lumberhack. Over 50 years ago, the loggers died in a terrible accident. Now the forgotten men are waiting to unsuspecting campers to stumble upon their terror. So this is a very woodland, crazy, hacksaw, timber hacking sort of sawmill sort of themed maze. I'm thinking we're looking at hackers, like undead hackers in the woods. I think we're looking at that sort of vibe here. Now with that, I am expecting a chainsaw finale or some kind of chainsaw moment. And I think that will really anticipate the whole woodland vibe that Lumberhack could be going for. Moving on then to Frostbite, the fire-breathing giant that once guarded the enchanted Dark Castle has met his chilling demise. He once proved the warm lifeblood of the stronghold, but now his bones are just decoration for this icy grave. Frostbite now consumes all who enter. So this is a very chilly sort of maze. I think this is going to be really sending the chills down the spine of the public. I'm expecting a lot of cold temperature rooms. I'm expecting maybe some icy warriors to sort of appear with some jump scares here and there. And I'm thinking Frostbite is going to be one of the ones to watch come Howl-O-Scream starting. Moving in then to Demented Dimensions, Sterling Manor, home to more than meets the eye. A dimensional vortex has opened portals to terrifying realms where unearthly creatures await. So I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to Howl-O-Scream, coming back once again with the rest of the returning mazes and the new maze, the Vault Overtaken. I think we're looking at a space sci-fi theme with the classic manor. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Resident Evil 7 in a way. It's a very resolved sort of classic vintage house, but with the Evelyn stuff, if you've played the game, all is not as it seems. So I think we're looking at that kind of expect the unexpected and don't touch a book by its cover kind of thing with the Sterling Manor. So I think Demented Dimensions is going to be a fantastic addition to Howl-O-Scream 2019. Our final maze then is Dystopia, and I think this relates in some ways to Demented Dimensions. In a future post-apocalyptic world, a new order has risen. In this new system, you can choose to join or be forgotten. Surrender to the utopia and you won't have to feel a thing ever again. So I'm sort of getting that sort of sci-fi, spacey, futuristic vortex kind of feel with it, kind of like Demented Dimensions. With the difference with dystopia, I think we're looking at this new order, this new system that they run the world by, and it's like a join or die sort of thing. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with that one. Now the territories, see what we did there, which I believe is the scare zones, or something like that. So let's have a look at all of them then. So we've got Sideshow Square, which is going to be located in Festa Italia. Your jaw will drop on the way to the big top. What was once your imagination is now your frightening reality. So I'm expecting some creatures and some clowns to be rolling around the area. Ripper Row in the England area. A murderer's on the loose in the streets looking for his next victim. You'll never know when Jack the Ripper will strike. So I'm expecting a lone actor to play Jack the Ripper and scare some people like every sort of 5-10 minutes. Vampire Point over in Germany. This vacation destination is perfect for bloodsuckers, but watch your neck, you might end up the next victim. So again, I'm expecting some vampire actors to do some nice scaring. Fool's Court in the France section. A new king is taking over the throne and he's a real joker. Chaos reigns in the Fool's Court and the joke is always on you. So again, I'm expecting roaming actors, entertainment, jump scares to the people wandering about, and etc, etc. Axe Alley in the New France area. The Norsemen came to invade but were met with their own Viking funeral. There was no ordinary raid, but an unleashing of power so grotesque that even those mighty warriors became prey to those devices. So again, I'm expecting roaming actors and jump scares. Garden of the Souls. A fearsome transformation has taken hold in Italy's gardens, so this is going to be in the Italy area. Turning into the funeral gardens, the setting for Garden of the Souls. Here, guests can visit the graves of the dead, but this grave hides a dark secret. So these are all scare zones, and again with the Garden of the Souls, really excited to see what that's going to look like. So we do have some shows that are going to be very nice for this year's Howl-O-Scream. So we've got Jack is Back. So this year brings the return of the popular street style performance in the Island Village starring Jack, a Howl-O-Scream icon who was brought back last year in the Vault XX. So of course the Vault XS being replaced this year by the Vault Overtaken. Pumpkins, Scarecrows and Jack himself will play park guests a visit in this disco dancing celebration. So a very nice sort of pumping show here. So Jack is Back is going to be a big hit, in my opinion, with Howl-O-Scream visitors. Monster Stomp on Ripper Row. This modern rock and rhythm show featuring Jack the Ripper in a whole new way. Percussion, dancing and singing will take over in this pulse-pounding show when it opens on October 4th. So a little disclaimer out there, this show will open a little bit later in October 4th. Night Beats revamped. Pull up a tombstone and listen as creatures of the night sing their heart out in this undead gathering of the century. So again, really nice to see that. I think it's going to be a very nice sort of showcase of singing immortals, so I think that'll be a really nice show. And just to add, we have 2 escape room attractions. Jack's Twisted Terror, so Jack has escaped the vault and is ready to challenge all guests in its all new escape room, so it's new for this year. Once inside, it's a race against time to escape before the Nightmare Machine turns guests' deepest fears into reality. So I like the look of that. I think with escape rooms, they sort of have to work in their groups, complete challenges to escape each room. So I'm expecting a few twisted challenges to sort of escape Jack and his new Twisted Terror. There's another one called Grave Obsessions. So each choice in this escape room will lead guests deeper into a terrible reality with a shocking revelation that will put fear into the most adventurous of souls. So again, I think this is like a graveyard type themed one. So I'm thinking it's going to be more outdoor maze, outdoor escape sort of room attraction rather than indoor. So I think we're going to have the indoor one with Jack's Twisted Terror, and I think Grave Obsession may be outdoor. Again, we don't know. So a few little details then for you. Howl-O-Scream opens on September 14th and runs on selected days through starting at 6 PM each night through to October 27th. And to learn more, you can go on the website and look for details on Howl-O-Scream 2019. So that is all on the full lineup. So we have 1 brand new maze, 1 new escape room, We have another escape room. We have new show. We've got some returning and some updated shows, with Jack is Back being one of the main ones coming back. And of course, Maze is coming back. Obviously, it's only one new Maze, the Vault Overtaken, replacing the Vault XX. So I am interested to see how it's going to change from the Vault last year. So I think Busch Gardens Williamsburg are taking a bit of a backseat in terms of new stuff for Howl-O-Scream. Obviously, we've got a new escape room and a new maze, which is like an update of the Vault maze. But we've got some other stuff returning as well, shows, new escape rooms. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. New territories, which are like scare zones, and of course the returning mazes for this year. So overall then, for Howl-O-Scream 2019 at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I am really excited for this. I can't wait for it to start. Obviously, I will not be there in Williamsburg, Virginia for the event. But if you are there at the event, then drop us a comment down below. Give us a review. And of course, if you give us a review of anything that you visit, I will share it in their own video. I'll give you credit, I'll give you the shout out, and I'll share your review from any events that you do this Halloween in separate reviews. So make sure you keep sending in your reviews of any new rides, any events, any Halloween events when they come around. Obviously, Halloween's right around the corner now. You know, we're about midway through August now, so we're approaching that midway point of August, so we're getting ready for the summer months to sort of go away. Obviously, there's a couple of American parks out there that are on their sort of last week of daily operations throughout the summer, so you can know that summer's coming to an end and September's on its way, which means Halloween is not too far behind. So I'm really excited for Halloween. Are you guys really excited for Halloween? Comment down below. Obviously, the first Halloween update in September will be the start of the Halloween intro here on Coast to Chelsea, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And I really can't wait for you guys to see what's going to go down with that. Thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coast to Chelsea, Dogs to Board, but built for theme park news. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.